Hello, you are listening to an article from webmobile.com. Webmobile, with a Y, provides quality, people-centered, professional mobile app and web development services with globally competitive pricing. The title is Building a Strong Brand Presence on Social Media. Social media has become an essential part of any marketing strategy, and building a strong brand presence on social media platforms can help your business to gain visibility, increase engagement, and ultimately drive sales. However, with so many businesses vying for attention on social media, it can be challenging to stand out from the crowd. In this article, I'll share some tips for building a strong brand presence on social media. Define your brand voice and messaging. Defining your brand voice and messaging is the foundation of building a strong brand presence on social media. Your brand voice is the personality and tone of your business, which should remain consistent across all platforms. It should reflect your company's values, mission, and vision. Before you start creating content, it's essential to determine your brand voice. Ask yourself questions like, what adjectives describe my brand? And, how do I want people to feel when they interact with my brand? This will help you to create a consistent brand voice that resonates with your audience. In addition to your brand voice, your messaging is equally important. Your messaging should be clear and aligned with your overall marketing strategy. It should communicate your brand's unique value proposition and differentiate you from your competitors. Your messaging should also be targeted to your audience. Ask yourself, what are the pain points of my target audience, and how can my product or service solve them? By understanding your audience's needs, you can create messaging that resonates with them and drives engagement. Choose the right platforms. With so many social media platforms available, it's important to choose the ones that are most relevant to your business and audience. Choosing the right platforms can help you to maximize your reach, engagement, and ultimately, sales. Start by researching the demographics of each platform to determine where your target audience is most active. For example, if you're targeting professionals or B2B clients, LinkedIn may be the best platform for your business. However, if your target audience is younger and more visually oriented, platforms like TikTok and Instagram may be more effective. In addition to demographics, consider the type of content that performs best on each platform. For example, visual content like images and videos tend to perform well on Instagram, while longer-form content like articles and blog posts may be better suited for LinkedIn. It's also important to consider the resources required to maintain an active presence on each platform. It's better to have a strong presence on a few platforms than a weak presence on many. If you're a small business with limited resources, focus on one or two platforms that are most relevant to your audience and invest your time and energy into building a strong presence there. Create high-quality content. Creating high-quality content is key to building a strong brand presence on social media. Your content should be visually appealing, relevant, and provide value to your audience. Start by identifying the type of content that your audience is most interested in. This could include images, videos, blog posts, infographics, or any other type of content that resonates with your audience. By creating content that your audience finds valuable, you can increase engagement and build a loyal following. It's also important to ensure that your content is visually appealing. Use high-quality images and videos, and make sure that your branding is consistent across all of your content. This will help to establish brand recognition and make your content more shareable. When creating content, it's important to provide value to your audience. This could include educational content, tips and tricks, or industry news and trends. By providing value, you can establish your brand as an authority in your field and build trust with your audience. Finally, it's important to maintain a consistent posting schedule. This will help to keep your audience engaged and ensure that your brand remains top of mind. However, it's important to strike a balance between posting frequently and overwhelming your audience. Aim for quality over quantity and focus on creating high-quality content that resonates with your audience. Engage with your audience. Engaging with your audience is a crucial component of building a strong brand presence on social media. By responding to comments, messages, and mentions, you can build trust, foster relationships, and increase engagement. Start by monitoring your social media channels regularly for comments, messages, and mentions. When someone engages with your brand, respond in a timely and professional manner. This will show your audience that you value their input and care about their experience. In addition to responding to comments and messages, Proactively engage with your audience by asking questions, running polls, and encouraging user-generated content. This will not only increase engagement but also provide valuable insights into your audience's preferences and opinions. It's also important to personalize your responses and show your brand's human side. Use your brand voice and tone to respond to comments and messages, and consider adding emojis or GIFs to add personality to your responses. Finally, consider using social media management tools to help you manage and respond to comments and messages more efficiently. These tools can help you to prioritize messages, assign tasks to team members, and track your response times. Consistency is key. Consistency is a critical component of building a strong brand presence on social media. By maintaining a consistent presence and voice across all of your social media channels, you can increase brand recognition, build trust with your audience, and drive engagement. Start by establishing a consistent brand voice and tone. This includes the language you use, the personality you convey, and the overall vibe of your brand. Use this voice consistently across all of your social media channels to establish a recognizable and trustworthy brand. It's also important to maintain a consistent posting schedule. This will help to keep your audience engaged and ensure that your brand remains top of mind. However, it's important to strike a balance between posting frequently and overwhelming your audience. Aim for a schedule that works for both you and your audience, and focus on quality over quantity. Consistency also extends to your branding and visual identity. Make sure that your branding is consistent across all of your social media channels, including your profile picture, cover photo, and any other visual elements. This will help to establish brand recognition and make your content more shareable. Finally, it's important to stay true to your brand values and messaging. This means being authentic and transparent in your interactions with your audience, and staying true to your brand's mission and values. Want to know when a new blog post is published? Please subscribe. Thank you for listening to the article from webmobile.com. A subscription button is available at the end of each blog post. We would love it and also encourage you to leave your comment at the bottom of the page. Cheers. Hope you listen or read again soon.